Sorry, getting the mic set up here. Pennington. Hey. Come here for a second. Pennington.
Nope.
Hey, Ron. I'll be respectful. You want to be called Aaron?
It's not Aaron either.
Is it Aaron?
Well, I mean, it definitely gets spelled like Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure. Spelled like some
That's too many R's in there sometimes.
Hey, I can't help my dad had a stuttering problem when it comes to spelling.
Sure. Yeah, dude, you ruined me, bro.
What do you mean?
You know what? I'll just bring it up from last night so I could read
Dude,
off to you.
Nah, man.
You did this.
You
did this,
show
sir.
me your Mario deck and be like, yeah, I'm copying you.
No. Listen. All right. So turn 1, Savai Triumph.
Mm-hmm.
Come in tap. Turn 2, top deck Nomad Outpost. Late as a land. Pass. In step. Enlightened Tutor. Grab Smothering Tithe. Turn 3, untap, draw, lay a land, lay Concealed Courtyard that I top deck, cast Soul Ring, tap Soul Ring, and Savai plus Nomad, drop the Smothering Tithe. Next turn, I get I have all three treasures, and then I tap out for Diabolic Tutor, and then sack all the treasures, and Giver of Ruins, Villainous Magistrate.
You did all this on turn 5 for a Giver Rune?
No,
and
4, but yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
I turned 1 Magistrate.
Oh, I know. But dude, they literally quit the table when I played fucking Villainous Magistrate.
Well, yeah,
One dude walked away from the table, and one dude conceded.
You can't play your commander. It's kind of fucked up. Only if your commander's
I mean, I can still play my commander.
You ain't picked up no cards recently, have you?
I think I picked up the Tainted Pact you put in there the other day, actually.
Oh. Yeah, I'm too well on to go back
All right. There we go. That's where I feel most comfortable, is in the 7 to 8 range. Howdy, Jim.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good. That's kind of slow, but I'll take it.
It's been a bit more.
Same here.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for sure.
Keep.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Yeah, that's gonna be a keep as well.
Good to go.
All right, whenever y'all ready.
All right, tap up, keep and draw. No coverage, stomp and pass. Oh, sorry, just close card.
Tap up, keep draw. And then I will lay a land. Which one do I want to go for here? You know what?
Hey, Cowboy, I think you're muted, so I can't hear if you're saying anything.
Lay a Sacred Foundry for turn. Lay it tapped. Don't pay the health, and I'll pass.
Cool.
I'll do Choked Estuary Revealing an Island and Enclave Cryptologist. Pass.
All right. I will draw for turn. I'm just going to play Karn's Bastion and pass.
For the stream.
Right, then tap up, keep draw.
Alright, let's see here. Open that back.
No
up
coverage
now.
plane and pass.
There we go. Alright, go ahead. Alright, so I'll go ahead and untap, upkeep, draw. And then I will play a swamp for turn. I will lay a tap 1 and lay a Master of Dark Rites on cast, Vampire ETB. And then from there, I am going to head and tap 1 to sacrifice the vampire. Well, let me make sure I can do that actually.
That thing has haste?
That's haste. This thing has
You can use
haste.
the activated abilities at instant speed.
No, you can, but not
No.
only if it has haste. Like, on the turn it comes down, you can only use the activated ability if it has haste.
Okay.
So it has to see an upkeep, and then after it sees an upkeep, yeah, you can use the activated abilities at haste unless it specifically says, or at instant speed, unless specifically says otherwise.
I've used
That's not entirely true. You can use activated abilities as long as they don't have a tap symbol.
Oh, okay. As long as it doesn't have a tap. Okay. I was about to say I could have sworn I've used it. I've used it on certain cards before.
Right. Yeah.
Let's say the
Okay,
activated ability is like
okay.
pay 2. You would have been able to use it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but if it has a tap symbol, it has to see an upkeep before you can use the activated ability.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. After that, then I will go ahead and pass.
Okay, untap, draw. Let's play that island.
Minute differences there.
And let's do tap 2 for a Jet Medallion and pass.
Okay.
All right. Draw. I will play an Ancient Tune, and I will pass the turn.
Tap up, keep and draw. I'll play a snow-covered swamp. I'll tap for 3. I'll play my commander, and I will pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. All right. I will go ahead and lay a swamp for turn. Tap 1, 2, 3. And I will play a Captivating Vampire. On trigger, I'll get another vampire here, and after that, I will go ahead and pass. Here's my dice right beside me.
Untap and draw. Good. I'll play an island. I'm gonna do Lazav. Surveil 1. Keep that on top. Pass.
All right, during your end step, I'm gonna ping myself for 2. Cast Urza's Liberator. All right. For my next turn, I'll play Wastes and pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'll play Karn's Bastion.
Okay, that's the head flash.
For 4, I'll play Windborn Muse. Creatures can't attack you unless they're controller base 2 for each creature they control that's attacking you. And with that, I am gonna.
Windborn Muse.
You know what? I'll just poke Cowboy for 2 flyer. And that's gonna be commander damage. And I'll pass.
So make sure to add the commander damage. Alright, and then unmute. Sorry about that. I had to add the commander damage there for a second, and then alright, so untap, upkeep, draw. Alright. Let me go ahead and play a Desolate Mire for turn for my land. Alright, let me do a calculation here real quick. 1, 2, 3. Feed 1 into that. Like, I'm not gonna have. Okay. No, I don't need to take that personally. All right. All right. Does that that flyer that you just sent at me there? Does that have vigilance?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Other vampire 2/2. And what's the power and toughness of it? Let me look over your commander real quick.
2/4
2/4,
and 2/3.
okay. 2/4 flying vigilance, and then you have a Windborn Muse. That's a flyer.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be too much. So I'll just go ahead and pass. Yeah, I'm not gonna take nothing personal. That's right off the bat, anyways.
On tap, I will draw a card. Play a swamp. I'm gonna tap 4. I'm gonna cast a Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. He says, if I would draw a card while my library has no cards in it, I win the game. And then it says +1, mill 2 cards, then draw a card. -8, draw 7 cards.
I'm not the threat anymore, gentlemen.
So I will
I'm not
plus
the threat.
go to 5. I'll mill 2 cards.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Frantic Search and Magus of the Bazaar, and I will then draw a card. Seems pretty good. I will pass after that.
Alright. During your end step, tag myself for another 2 with Ancient Tomb. I'm going to go ahead and cast Semblance Anvil. And I'm going to put Scrap Trawler underneath it. It's going to trigger a Liberator, putting a +1/+1 counter on it. And then I'm going to tap Karn's Bastion and cast a Cloud Key. It's reduced by 2 because of Semblance Anvil. But its converted mana cost is still 3, so it's also going to trigger Urza's Battlethopter.
No, it doesn't. No, it won't, because it says the amount of mana spent to cast, and you spent 1 mana.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
It's-
yeah, it's the my bad. For some reason, I was thinking it was converted mana cost.
No, I do play that in a deck where I reduce the cost of my cards a lot, and it's like a numbo.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, I still get all the reduction, so
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. All right, I will move to my turn. Play a Bonder's Enclave, and I will tap. I'll dump myself for 2 again. And cast the Mind's Eye.
If you control a creature with power 4 or greater,
And then tap
draw
1.
requires 5 or 3 though.
And cast the Rings of Bright Hearth. And
This is last person turn.
yeah, I'll just go ahead and pass turn.
How many cards in hand? Yeah.
2 cards.
That upkeep and draw. All right. Snow-covered swamp as land for turn.
Oh, sorry. When you draw, I'm gonna pay 1 to also draw with Mind's Eye.
Sure. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, and 4, including 1 white, for a Johnny Steadfast. It enters with 4 counters on it, loyalty counters. I'm gonna go ahead and +1 him. Until end of turn, up to 1 target creature gets +1/+1, gains first strike, diligence, and lifelink. I'm gonna go for the Windborn Muse. I'm then gonna tap 1 black, play a Kaya's Ghost Form on a Johnny Steadfast. So whenever this is gonna get exiled or destroyed, or dies in whichever form, it's gonna come back on the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter, I believe.
Yep.
No, it doesn't. Just come back. All right. Moving to combat, I will swing. Jimmy, do you have any flyers?
No, I do not.
All right. I'll swing both my creatures at Jace. And that should be 5 damage coming away. And I will gain 3 life. And pass turn.
Alright, we'll go ahead and... Well, I'm already untapped, so I'll just go ahead and go to move to upkeep and draw. Okay.
You are still muted, Mr. Cowboy.
Went past my untap and then drew. Just looking at this card for my draw step, and then let me go ahead and play a land for turn.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Is there a reason why I should do that move right there? Not really. So go for a 3rd swamp. And then let me see here. If you wanted, that's 1, 2, 3. Sack 1. And then that feeds the other 3. I could go ahead and bring him on the field if I really wanted to. Do I want to though? Would I be able to leave? No, I would not. So no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make that play. Okay. I can do this one though. By doing that one and still keep. Okay, yeah. Let me evaluate the board state real quick. Alright, so the enchantment that you just laid on a Johnny.
Yes. I
Yeah.
can. But
Yeah,
here, if
that's
you want to click on it,
um.
cast cost 4.
Yeah, let me click on it real quick. Enchant
Whenever enchanted
creature.
permanent dies or is
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's.
I'm back. What I miss?
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap 1 to feed the Desolate Mire for the 2 required colors. That'll be white and black, and then another swamp for colorless. And I will play Vindicate on that on the enchantment itself.
Sure.
All right. Let me scoot that up actually a little bit. It's the graveyard right there. All right, and they're both flying. They both have. Well, no, it won't really matter for vigilance. They're
Yes,
both on top.
Ajani gave Vigilance to Windborn Muse.
Okay. Does Windborn Muse have indestructible as well by Ajani, or?
No. No, it wasn't until end of turn. It gained First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink. So it's just a regular 2/3 right now.
Okay.
But keep in mind, if you want to swing at me, it's gonna cost 2
Yeah.
per
Yeah.
creature.
I'm not gonna swing. I wouldn't be able to make it past the blockers anyways right now. So, and I'd be leaving myself open for other states. So I'll go ahead and pass after that.
Sure. Untap. Draw. Play a Mirex. It taps for any color as long as it enters the battlefield this turn.
Do this flip video.
I will.
See what's going on there.
Have Lazov become a copy of Magus of the Bazaar. I will then activate him
That's gonna have to be the
to draw 2 cards and then discard 3 cards.
Magus of the Bazaar.
I'm going to draw 2. I'm going to discard Necrotic Ooze, Orcish Bowmasters, and Snow-Covered Island.
That might be the plan.
I will then cast an Unmarked Grave. Search my library for a non-legendary creature card and put it into my graveyard.
There we go.
With that, I will pass.
I got that.
Alright. I will play a Urza's Mine. Tap 2. Go ahead and play out a Might Stone and a Weak Stone.
What is that going to do?
I'm going to draw 2.
That was Mind's Eye. Cloud Key. Anvil. Who's that? Yeah, I think that's the land he played.
I will play Commander's Plate for free. And move to equip. Also, the Might Stone and Weak Stone actually will trigger since Battle Thopter's at 2 and I spent 3.
Yep.
I'm about to have to lock him out. I don't want to do it yet with him, but if I don't start now, it's not gonna be good. That's an. Fuck, I've already. Well, no, I don't have an enemy on the board.
I'll pass turn.
Yeah, I don't have one yet. I can do this.
On tap, upkeep, and draw.
I kind of have developed an enemy though. Tomic here. Lishmaret. I just took out his ability. Okay. One, two, three, 4, and then.
Alright.
Alright.
I will just uptick Johnny, and I'll give Tomic the buffs, but I'm not gonna swing, and I'm just gonna pass turn.
Okay. Alright. So it'll be untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, and then from there I will play. I'll go ahead and take the 2. Well, actually, shit. Do you guys mind if I? No, I've already drawn. Fuck. Alright, I'll go that way then. Alright, so I'll tap 1 to feed the Desolate Mire. And then... yeah. I'll tap 1 for white here. And... so it's 2 white, 1 black. And then... another black. And I will play... Jana and Limbala. That will tick up my vampires. One more time. We got 3 of these now. And now I've got a flyer.
I think I will respond to that.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what I thought this card did. I'm going to pay 2 mana. Yeah, I think it's probably smartest to just do pay 2 mana, activate Enclave Cryptologist to draw a card, and then discard a card. That will be it. I did not.
How do you spell that that creature you just played, Cowboy?
The card that I just
Draw
played?
Drana and Limbala. D-R-A-N-A.
One at a time, please.
Yeah, I'll explain my card. Drana and Limbala. D-R-A-N-A. And Limbala.
Right.
L-I.
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
It's a problem.
Just a little bit. All right, so I'll go ahead and lay my land for turn. I'll take the 2 life on that right there to bring it in untapped. And then let me evaluate the board state here again real quick. I could go. Yeah, that might be the play. Alright, look at the next one. That's the Magus of the Bazaar. Let me go back to that real quick. Draw 2 cards and discard. No, I'm good. Alright, and then... your commander. If the amount of mana spent can be greater than liberal. Okay. Alright, I am going to tap. Yeah. I'm going to use Captivating Vampire. I'm going to tap 1, 2, and then tap the 3 here. Using its ability. And I will go for Liberator, Urza's Battlethopter.
You can't.
It has... oh, yeah. Okay.
Commander's Plate. Yeah, Commander's Plate is on it, so it has protection from each color that's not my Commander's color identity, so effectively it has protection from all
then I have to
colors.
go for another creature then. Alright. Yeah, then I'll just go for the next in line. I'll go for the Windborn Muse.
What does that do? What are you doing?
I am going to be targeting the Windborn Muse to... Alright, so this is Captivating Vampire. It is tapped. I just untapped it, but it's going to be retapped here in just a second. I'm just reading it to you. Tap 5 untapped vampires you control. Gain control of target creature. It becomes a vampire in addition to its other types. So I take the Windborn Muse, and it's right here now. Unless you have a response.
No, you take it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And... let's see here. From there, yeah, I will go ahead and pass.
I will untap. I will draw. That is an alright draw. Phyrexian Tower. Tap Phyrexian Tower to sacrifice the Enclave Cryptologist to add 2 mana. I'm going to cast Sanguine Noble, which has a triggered ability on my end step that says, at the beginning of your end step, if there are 5 or more different mana values among cards in your graveyard, you may lose a life and draw 1 card. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0. So that is online. And I can't do anything else because I can't activate any abilities. So I'll move to my end step. I will lose 2 life and draw a card.
When you draw, I'm gonna draw from mine's eye.
Yeah.
And then I will copy that ability
All right.
with Rings of Bright Hearth to draw another one. All right, I am activating the ability with Mind's Eye, right?
Yeah, it's an activated ability, but it's activated abilities of creatures that cannot
Yeah,
be activated.
it's yours is an
Oh,
artifact.
There you go.
It's not a
Wait, is
Right,
Rings of
It's a
Brightheart
trigger.
activated an ability?
Yeah, when you activate
Oh
an
yeah,
ability,
you can't copy Mind's Eye
Oh,
because that's
oh no,
a
no, no, yeah, yeah,
delayed
that's a
ability.
triggered. Mind's Eye is a triggered.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically when you say if you see
Yeah,
when
yeah,
or
it's-
whenever,
I didn't realize
triggered.
if the fact that I had to pay mana into it changes anything, but I guess it doesn't. But I will draw the one. Oh well, that's nice. So's that. I will play Archer Varaska. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have more than 10 permanents, so I get the City's Blessing. I will just pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I will tap Karn's Bastion and 4 to proliferate. The only counter I'm going to proliferate is the one on Ajani. I'll then proceed to untap, upkeep, and draw. Anybody wants to respond to that? Or we're good?
Good.
I don't think so.
All right. First thing I'm going to do, -7 Ajani.
Great. So now all damage dealt to you is reduced to 1.
Yes.
All damage each turn, or all damage from each source?
Right. I will tap for 4. I'm gonna play a Marchesa's Decree. So when Marchesa's Decree is entered the battlefield, I become the monarch. And whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature's controller loses 1 life.
All right. So the Ajani emblem is that reduced to 1 each turn, or is that reduced to 1 from each source?
Whenever an
Prevent all but
emblem,
one damage.
okay, if a source would deal damage to you or a planeswalker you control, prevent all but 1 of that damage.
Okay.
So any source, you can only deal
Any
1
source.
damage at a time. So if you attack them with 5 things, doesn't matter how big they are, it'll just deal 5 damage.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
You got
I
it.
have to send 20 different things at him to do 20 damage. But
Exactly. It's not like if you send 5 things, all of them get put together and then reduced to 1. It's
yeah,
each
that's
source.
what I was wondering about. Thank you.
And with that, yeah, I am just gonna go ahead and swing at Cowboy, a 2/4 flyer.
Are you gonna pay for Windborn Muse?
Oh yeah, you have Windborn Muse. That's right. I cannot attack you. You know what? I'm just gonna pass. I forgot about my own Windborn Muse. That's sad.
Hoisted by my own petard.
You know what? I'm not even mad about that.
Untap. Yeah, it's a good card. I love that card actually. I have it in
But
my
fun
Blade
fact,
deck.
it's actually not that good in that deck because it doesn't
Draw.
it doesn't help you. If you attack my planeswalker, you don't have to pit attacks. Because it says attack you, not a planeswalker.
So I will go ahead and play Minas Tirith, which enters the battlefield tapped unless I control a legendary creature. Drawn it as a legendary creature, or drawn it in Limvala as a legendary creature. Then I will. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I will go ahead and play 1, 2, 3, and play a Herald's Horn, naming vampires. We'll see. After that, I will pass.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to cast a 3 steps ahead, choosing create a token of a creature you control. Sanguine Spy. I'm going to have 2 Sanguine Spies. Then I will untap, draw a card. Okay. I will do 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, like that. I'm going to cast a Corpse Connoisseur. Corpse Connoisseur says when it enters the battlefield, search your library for a creature card and put it into your graveyard.
Nice. Alright, so he's only got 2 mana left.
I'm going to get a 5th mana value just in case, so I can keep my Sanguine Spy online.
He is a blue player too.
What
so
5
he
mana
might have
values do
control.
I have? Yeah, we'll do Grimgrin Corpseborn.
It's probably the best bet for him too. We'll see. Atomic has probably got control too.
All right.
Well, no, I don't know. He
End step,
he would've used it if he
I will
did
draw 2 cards and lose 4
for
life.
drawing it in Limvala.
Your passing turn?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I'm Ben now. Okay.
There's what I want to do on end step because there are things that I want to do. All right, I'll be that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Be that guy.
Actually, tap like this, tagging myself for another 2. Attempt to cast Dugan.
Be that guy.
I will respond.
I figured.
Not too bad here. I'm going to tap Phyrexian Tower, sacrificing Corpse Connoisseur to add 2 mana, and then I'll add another mana. I'm going to cast Soul Shatter. So each of you has to sacrifice the creature that has the highest mana value on your board. So that'll be Urza,
Yep.
your Atomic, and
Jonna and Limvala.
And then, because Drana is gone, I will activate Magus of the Bazaar to draw 2 cards.
Actually, not to be a dick, but Windborn Muse is the same CNC of Dandrana.
Oh.
So
Yeah, he can choose.
Oh,
like
okay.
quick
That
one,
is
yes.
4. That is 4. All right.
I did not realize he had Windborn Muse.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
yeah,
I'm gonna
I did
send
not
back
also
Windborn
when I
Muse
tried to
instead.
attack him.
Okay, so
Which
he
is kind of
sacrificed.
sad because it's sitting on my board right now.
Yeah, never mind.
All right, that one's going off mine. It was right
Okay,
here.
go ahead. Ugin resolves.
All right. So I will remove. I will move to my turn.
Which one are you sacrificing, Windborn Muse or the Drana? Or we're taking
I
back
took
that
Windborn
spell?
Muse. Sorry.
Wait,
I apologize. That was the token here. It's Windborn Muse.
okay, so all right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why she's still here. I'll leave myself unmuted now. That way I don't do that again. Oop.
All right. I will for free cast a Sculpting Steel. I'm going to have it enter as a copy of Cloud Key. And I'm going to name Artifact. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ugin.
I will tap 1 and recast my commander. And tap 1, 2, and 3, and move to equip commander's plate. Then I'm going to go ahead and... What's the biggest CMC on board?
I have 4 right now with Drana and Limbala.
4? Okay. I'll remove 4 counters from Ugin and reset the board.
So
I
anything with a
forgot
4 mana count goes away. Is that correct?
Yeah, 4 or less gets exiled.
All right, thank you. For clarification.
Yes. I will pass turn.
Tap upkeep and draw. I'll just tap for 3 and then Oath of Liliana. So when Oath of Liliana enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature.
I will have a response.
Cowboy, I believe all your creatures should be exiled
Yes,
because
they should be.
Why was that? Anything less?
Ugin.
Okay, the Ugin.
Anything
I thought it was
4.
converted mana cost of 4, not of 4
No,
or less.
4 or less
Okay.
goes away.
Yeah, it's that Ugin.
Does that include the artifacts or just creatures?
Anything
One or
that
more
is-
colors. So if it's colorless, you're good.
Okay,
Any
it's
colored
colorless.
permanent,
Okay.
4 or less. I will. Yeah, I don't really want to do this, but
You want to respond to the cast or the?
yeah, no, I'm going to respond. So it goes on the battlefield, and then the trigger occurs. So I'm responding to the Oath of Liliana's triggers on the stack.
Sure.
Man, I gotta ruin my fun. All right, I will tag myself for 2 more. Done so much damage to myself. I'll just go ahead and cast a Steel Hellkite.
Maybe here in a minute, yeah. We'll see.
That will trigger Urza. And then I will let the Oath of Liliana trigger resolve, and I will sacrifice Steel Hellkite.
Right.
Well, I tried.
I'll Saint
Fast
speaks
turn.
the truth. All right, so at your end step, I'm gonna go ahead and tap 1. I will play Enlightened Tutor, and I will go for a card. All right, I will go for that one right there. I'll reveal it here in a minute. I'm not gonna make it. Let me see here. Well, no, because that's yeah. Let me see if there. Let me think about this for a moment before I consider this play. Before I commit 100%. Is there a better choice that I could go for? Out of artifacts and no, not out of artifacts and enchantments. Here's the cut. It does get revealed. Exquisite Blood. I will go
You play
ahead
the Exquisite Blood Sanguine Bond thingy.
and move to my step, or move to untap, upkeep, draw. All right, and let's see here. Tap 1 to feed. Yeah, he hasn't come in yet. Tap 1 to feed. That's white, black, red. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then I will play Edgar Markov. And actually, creature spells cost 1 less of the chosen type. That was from the Herald's Horn. So, yeah, just untapped 1 mana. And then I will go ahead and... That's still not going to work. Yeah. Alright, I will go ahead and pass your turn. Nothing.
Watergrave untapped. Tap 1, 2, 3. I'm going to replay Lazov. Cost 1 less for Jet Medallion. Surveil 1. Keep that on top. And yeah, that's literally all I can do. I will pass my turn.
All right. Let's have a big draw.
I
I'll
forgot
play-
the draw trigger from Monarch, if you guys don't mind.
Oh, you're good. I will play a Murex.
He's got islands in turn.
Do nothing with it. And just pass turn.
Right, on top of deep draw. Snow-covered plain, swamp.
They're waiting at this point. They're waiting.
Tap for 1 white and 3. And I'll play a Solemn Visitor. Enters with 4 counters.
Let's see what I get for top
I will
deck, then I'll
uptake
probably tap for that. Yeah. Let's see what I top deck.
yeah, uptake to 5. So until your next turn, creatures you control gets +1/+0 and gain lifelink. And I'm gonna pass. End of turn. Since Planeswalker entered the battlefield this turn, I'm gonna make a 2/2 zombie, which is gonna be a 3/2 zombie with lifelink.
Zombie. Zombie.
Pass turn.
Wait, I don't think it is a 3/2 zombie because you tick up. You tick up and it
This is
applies.
This is like how would I say, a static ability kind of ish, because it doesn't say the creatures you control gain +1/+0 and gain lifelink. It's just creatures. Yeah, creatures you control. Oh yeah, you're right. So it's a 2/2 zombie. Never mind.
Alright, so
You're good.
I will go ahead and Herald's Horn.
Oh no, you're good.
Untap, upkeep, beginning of my upkeep. Look at the top card of my library. If it is, reveal it, or I may
Yep,
reveal
you're
it
right.
and put it in my hand. It's not a well. I'm gonna just do. All right. Play a mountain.
And I draw for Monarch.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and. I know responses are waiting on the board for me right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you're playing the Exquisite Blood Sanguine Bond.
Yeah. I mean, that would have been the play there. All right, see if I can see what I need to do in response. All right, 1. Feed 1 into the mire. 2, 3. Another black. Another one. Let me see here. Keep those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exquisite blood.
Yep.
That resolves.
Yeah, what's the other card you have next to Exquisite Blood? It's glare, so I can't actually
this
see.
Herald's Horn.
Herald's Horn. Okay, all right. Yep. Gotcha. Yep.
All right, and then I will tap 1, 2, and lay. Sorry, wrong place. Veto, Thorn of the Dust Grows.
Yeah, if that result
Okay.
does game.
It's not game. I have responses.
No, someone has to deal a damage.
I also have an ability to. I can deal with it, so it's
Sure.
not just game.
Okay.
Trigger on the stack too. Vampire as Veto enters.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's. I mean, as long as.
Okay.
Does he resolve? I thought someone said they had a response.
Yeah. No?
No, yours.
I'm not going to use a response until I'm forced to use a response, but I may have a response in hand. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm 0 cards in hand. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Because you guys all have creatures on board, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
All right, I will go after the easy target, and I will go for Lish Maret. I'm gonna go for you. I will go for you directly. Yeah.
Sure. I'll block with my 2/2.
All right. First strike. It goes off. Procs other whenever he attacks. +1/+1 counter on each vampire I control.
Sure.
Then I will lead combat phase. Whatever. And then pass.
Okay. Untap.
Zombie stays alive because he only takes 1 damage.
Draw for the turn. No, it's only if a source would be dealt to you or a planeswalker, not a creature you control.
Oh, it doesn't work for creatures? You sure?
Yeah, just you or planeswalkers.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I thought
That
it
would
was
be
creatures.
disgusting if it were in creatures.
Yeah, well,
Well,
it's not the
I'll
kind of
just
thing
swap.
that happens frequently, so.
yeah, I think I'll just pass.
All right. Cowboy cards in hand?
0.
0?
Nothing.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try and deal with at least half of his combo, if y'all will let me.
Go for it.
During your end step, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 4. I'm gonna tap 4, and I'm gonna play Endbringer. And I'm gonna move to my turn.
What does Endbringer do?
So Endbringer, he untaps during each other player's untap step. I can tap 1 to deal 1 damage to any target, tap him to deal 1 damage to any target. I can tap one colorless and tap him. Target creature can't attack or block this turn, or tap 2 colorless and tap him to draw a card.
Okay, I will have a response to Endbringer.
Endbringer is part of the ability to disrupt his combo.
Yes, but I will respond to him.
Okay.
I'm
He's
going to
probably good
cast
card draw.
Entomb.
Oh, you're casting Tomb? All right.
Entomb is going to find Triskelion, and I'm going to try and win the game instead.
Okay.
What I'm going to do after Entomb is I'm
we
going
are
to make
playing
Lazav into
some,
a copy
some
of
Magic the
Necrotic
Gathering.
Ooze.
Someone's about
Alright,
to try and
which-
go for a win.
One
here,
second,
looks
let me.
like.
So I have to go back because I have to figure out what I had tapped at the time. I think it was just 4.
Yes, you had 4 mana tapped.
All right. So when you cast the Entomb, I will have a response then.
Okay, go for it. So
Two.
I will be searching my library.
4, 5,
Multiple people going for the
6.
win right now.
Sorry. Yeah, 6 and 7. I will scour
okay.
from existence your Lazav.
In response, I will make him a copy of Invisible Stalker, giving him hexproof.
Interaction after interaction after.
All right,
second.
anybody else want to try and disrupt what's happening?
I have one colorless, so I have nothing.
This is great.
All right.
Okay. Then I will get Triskelion into my graveyard. I will. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to have him copy Necrotic Ooze. Necrotic Ooze is going to tap to use the Bloodline Keeper ability to make a 2/2. Then it's going to untap with the Grimgrin ability, sacrificing the 2/2 and putting a +1/+1 counter. I'm going to remove the +1/+1 counter with Triskelion's ability to deal 1 damage to Cowboy. And I will kill Cowboy first with that infinite combo and then kill the rest of you. And that'll be the game.
Oh, hold on. Did you made Lazav a copy of? Oh, you're saying Necrotic Ooze has the Triskelion ability?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Does that resolve?
I have nothing.
Yeah, no, I misunderstood the. I mean, I guess it can all happen in instant speed anyway. So
Yeah.
Do any of you guys have any damage to deal?
not.
No, I mean, this is in response to
technically-
Endbringer, so I don't think so.
Yeah, Endbringer's still on the stack, and I don't have anything
And
else.
I
do.
can activate it in response to that damage as well.
Yeah, it wouldn't really matter.
Okay.
So, yeah, good game.
Yep.
Meow.
It sucks. I was stuck with 1 white time
Actually,
with 2 white pips.
whenever
2
an
white
opponent
pips.
loses life,
White
that once that combo starts, it's an infinite. I'll gain the life back once if you do a damage to him. every once.
He can just he can just respond to you gaining life, and your exquisite blood being on
Oh,
the
okay,
stack.
okay. He can just
Do it
keep
again.
responding. Okay,
Yeah.
and just keep responding. Oh, all right, going over that. All right,
Yeah.
all right. Instant speed. All right, thank you.
When was my next freaking white?
All right.
Another 6 turns. I would not been able to play
What would have been
for
the
the next
next
6 turns. That's just perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a Scavenger Grounds in here, but I did not draw it. I knew something like that was going to
I
happen
was-
too.
I was stuck. On my entire hand was like 2 white pips, and I only have 1 white mana. So I wasn't able to play anything.
Oh.
Take care. All right. All right. What do we got here? What's up, Jack Blue? Oh, there we go.
Go back over there.
Jump in right there. So we're gonna do studio mode for a second. We're gonna draw screen capture. Oh no, I'm gonna do a be right back. Close the window capture. And I'll be right back. There we go. Unmute. Bam.
So where'd you move back from?
Nope.
Assuming you were, he said you moved closer, but I'm assuming you were here originally too. So.
Well, I moved here first, then Dad moved here,
Okay.
and I moved away.
Just give that back. Sure. That's fair. Where'd you move originally? Like, where'd you go? What area? I was gonna say, I was wanting to say,
Well, we've been in Missouri almost all our lives. Other than when I was in the service, of course, I was all over.
what is the French for you?
Army.
Army? I was gonna say,
Well,
my
I
dad,
was in reserves also. I have Army reserves.
let's see, my dad was Navy, so that's why I was saying he was on. And then he retired and